The Law of Rebirth by Benjamin Creme's Master. A Master Speaks, Volume 1, page 65. Great confusion reigns in man's understanding of the laws governing rebirth. This confusion is reflected in the variety of teachings and interpretations which exist, and which serve to deepen further man's ignorance and fear. For untold ages in the Orient, the idea of successive lives governed by an immutable law of karma has seldom been in doubt. The result has been the ready acceptance of the circumstances of the present, however degrading and inhumane they might be. In the Occident, on the other hand, the concepts of repeated incarnations has lain dormant, engaging the attention only of the few, since its exclusion from the Church's teachings in the 6th century at the instigation of the Emperor Justinius. Had the teachings of Origen remained within the body of Christian belief, an altogether different approach to the facts of life and death would pertain in the West. That great initiate knew and taught the truth of incarnational cycles, inaugurated by the Lord of the world, proceeding under the impulse of the law of sacrifice, and governed by the laws of cause and effect. The deletion of this truth from the Church's teachings has resulted in the ignorance and fear so much in evidence today. Where interest in reincarnation has survived, it has for the most part taken the form of an almost exclusive interest in the supposed personal details of previous lives. In the coming cycle of Aquarius, an entirely new approach to the law of rebirth will be taken. No longer will the old, fatalistic acceptance of all that happens as the inexorable hand of karma holds sway in the East, condemning millions to live lives of drudgery and pain. No longer in the West will men ignore the fundamental laws of their existence and the personal responsibility which the working of these laws confers. Men will know that they themselves create through thought and action the circumstances of their lives, but also that by the working of these same laws, they can transform and change for the better their natures and conditions. This will lead to a revaluation of life's meaning and purpose and a healthier approach to the fact of death. An understanding of the continuity of all life, incarnate or not, will replace the present fear. The old phobia of death as the end of everything will vanish in the new light which will illumine the minds of men. Into the darkest corners of superstition and ignorance this new light will shine, awakening men to an awareness of their divinity as immortal souls. A true understanding of the maxim of the Christ, that what we sow, we reap, will transform human existence in all its aspects. Tolerance and harmlessness not known before will replace the present separation as men recognize the justice and the logic of the law. The new era will bring new insights, and man will approach life as the adventure it is, a journey of discovery, the discovery of the fact that God and man are one, that naught divides but the limited vision of the seeker, that all men chart a different course to the same goal, and that the goal of all our striving is the realization of the divinity which awaits our recognition. Under the great law of rebirth, we undertake that journey again and yet again, until at last we enter into the light of our own understanding as self-perfected sons of God.